Wednesday night baseball set to come your way from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball comes your way next. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the mound now from Vanderbilt is Sonny Gray. Not a very big guy, but a good 3-pitch mix. Mid to upper 90s fastball, 93 to 95. Big power overhand curveball, and his changeup has gotten better as he's gone along. If he's on early, you'll see lots of swings and misses.
Now batting, D. Gordon. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the third base line. This is foul for the first strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, no excuses anymore. April, May go by. You kind of cut your teeth, try and find clubhouse chemistry, execute on the field. We're in June now. This is a good harbinger of what's to come, and this team's playing well. Expect them to be in the race for a while.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Bird has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be watching for the speedster, D. Gordon. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
Gene Segura standing in. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's 0 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the fish.
On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting third, right fielder, Nelson.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Change up low. 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
In now, Justin Bohr. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Cruz is off of first with 2 away. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Into the second deck and gone. So it's a 2-run homer for Justin Bour, number 14 on the season, and the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Here's Robbie Cano now. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He has 7 hits in 24 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Cano waits on the first pitch. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first now from Yankee Stadium. It's now 2-0 Seattle. Mike Leake will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Mike Leake, former first-round draft pick out of Arizona State University, sinker ball pitcher. He needs to live down in the zone. Mike Leake is real easy to watch early on. If you think he's going to throw well, he's going to induce a lot of ground balls. 3-pitch guy, fastball, sinking action, curveball, and a straight changeup. But he lives and dies with the 2-seam sinker. He needs to get ground balls. If the ball's hit in the air, it's usually not a good sign for Mike Leake.
And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Yankees are challenging the
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
And the review process appears to be coming to an end, so here comes the decision. And he is indeed out at first as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Here's Neil Walker. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. The numbers coming in, he's at 255, 11 home runs, and 34 driven in. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And there's out number 2.
batting third.
Standing in, Aaron Judge, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First delivery to him on the way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Leake, a California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Three and 0 now. Giancarlo Stanton would be next. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3 and 0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Leak pauses. Here's the 0-2. Now Stanton swings and sends a ground ball to short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1. They're down 2-0. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-1. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. On the ground near home. That's a foul ball. Here he comes again. 1-2. Another one sent foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Right side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Now at the plate, Denard Span. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's 1 for 4. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Gray ready with the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The next 1-2 pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Span on his way to second now. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. A ball and no strikes. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Popped him up. Andujar on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting ninth, catcher.
Digging in now, Chris Herman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Behind 0-2 now. Span at second with 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1 left for Seattle. They're up 2-0. So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Here's Didi Gregorius. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right through it here. He's behind 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Out to short for Segura. Reined in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7th, designated hitter, Jacoby Ellsbury.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Digging in to try it again, D. Gordon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. And he bunched him up a bit as this is lined softly over first. Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So a good job there as he opens up the third inning with a two-base hit. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. Ready for another chance? Gene Segura, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Flying softly out toward left center, and that's going to get down out there. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I want to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, D-Row. One of the things I think base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate.
Up next for Seattle.
Ready to take his hacks again, Justin Bour, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center, his second of the game, and the Mariners have opened it up to 5-0 now.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Riding in once again, Robinson Cano, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Right over the middle, knee high. Three runs already home here. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Fouled off. The next 0-2. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Love the execution of that changeup. But hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
And it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 15, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Digging in, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, he's not missing very many barrels so far in this one. That is back-to-back bullets and another base hit.
Yeah, no doubt about it. There was this banner that hung in the Texas Rangers clubhouse back in the day that said hit or get left behind. That's exactly what this offense is doing.
Stepping in now, Denard Span. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's the outside corner for the second strike. On the ground to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the M's 5 and the Yankees nothing. Here's Miguel Andujar now. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Batting ninth, first baseman, Greg Bird.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. First offering on its way. Grounded back up the middle. To Gordon for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That misses. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Neil Walker would be next if they can keep this inning alive. leak into his motion. Needs a strike here on 3-0. Hit back up the middle. There's Segura. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Gamel. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a play! He's up with it. The throw. It's late. He's safe. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning.
Hey, heck of an effort right there by the first baseman to keep that ball in the infield with a diving stop. Then it becomes a foot race, and you saw that runner get on his horse. He had to beat the pitcher to the bag, and that's exactly what he did.
Into the box now, Chris Herman, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1 delivery, and he fouls this one off. The 0-2 home. Again, he sends it out of play. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. Here's D. Gordon now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield. Andujar camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
Up next for Seattle, shortstop.
Gene Segura standing in. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Gamel leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Stepping up to the plate, Neil Walker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Neil Walker.
Here comes the first pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Comes in here right at 260. 24 home runs to go along with 52 RBIs. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Late that time for a strike. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Leake sets his sights, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Ready once again, Nelson Cruz will start off the 5th in this one.
Nelson Cruz.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
To short, hit hard, and that's through for a hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Ready to take his hacks again, Justin Bour, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
First pitch on its way. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's in there. Base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Here's Robbie Cano now, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. No hits to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. The 3-1 pitch. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. Cruz rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's in safely to third as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Adam Warren gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Warren.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Moore at third. Cano stands at second. No outs. The 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Pulled toward right center field. Gardner on the move. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's 7-0.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Ready for another shot now. Denard Span head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's 1 for 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a changeup right down the middle. A man at third with one away. Line toward the alley in left center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's set, and the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. Chopped weakly to the left. Andujar's got it. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. And it looks like we're going to see time called here as he looked to come up a bit gingerly after he hit the first base bag. But from all indications, it looks like it won't be enough to take him out of the ball game. In now, Chris Herman, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Standing in now, D. Gordon. In the dirt, and now let's see. Goes to third with it, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position. Second and third, 2 away. Hit out towards second. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. Number 23 for him thus far, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Didi
No
Gregorius.
balls and 1 strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here's a little chopper up the middle on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Next for the Yankees, designated hitter.
Now at the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. A swinging bunt to the mound. And that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. One run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Skied into straightaway right. Cruz has a beat on it, and that retires the side. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. Coming to the plate now, Gene Segura. He'll get things going here in the Mariners' 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. The 0-2 once more. Soft liner towards first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Up next for Seattle,
Justin Bohr will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
This will be fouled away. The next 0-2 misses for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The count now at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Missed with a breaking ball.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Gardner going back. Gone into Monument Park. It's a solo shot for Justin Bohr. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Ready now, Robinson Cano. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and the win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one,
swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Robinson Cano, a solo home run. 6th home run on the season for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Into the box, Kyle Seager, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. One and one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Fouled off. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Seattle leads this one 10-1. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. We'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Here's Neil Walker. And it's fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Leak into his motion. 0-1 pitch on its way. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll get in there safely.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Hit in the air to center field. Gamble moves over, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Back here in the Bronx. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Jonathan Holder comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Holder.
Digging in and looking for more, Denard Span singled home a run in his last time up.
Denard.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Bouncer up the middle. Oh, look at Didi. The throw to first. Safe. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled away. Span gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Stepping in now, Chris Herman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Has a look, now the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
0-2, here it is. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for Seattle. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First offering on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Gordon is there. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Didi Gregorius is on deck. The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike one.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Gamble racing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jacoby Ellsbury. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Leak pauses. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that'll land between everybody. Base hit. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Right to Gordon. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. 8th inning coming up. The Mariners are on top 10-2. Stepping into the box, Gene Segura. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Gene Segura.
First offering on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Justin Bour will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Cruz stands at first with 1 out. There's a swinging bunt up the line. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
In now the Mariners DH, Robinson Cano. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Cano waits on the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Cano waiting on the 0-1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Kyle Seager is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul. Now another 0-2. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Here's Brett Gardner now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch on its way to right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Here's Neil Walker.
14, second baseman.
Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Cutter low. 1-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. That's down into left center for a base hit.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Walker on at first. Nobody out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He'll try it again. 3-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gamble looking up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot. Number 25 for him on the year. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. Do you guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of it just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And that means that's going to do it for starter Mike Leake. Number 46 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expected to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit well again. Down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Hit down the line at first. And that's through for a hit. Stanton on his way up to second. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1, and he fouls this one off. Runner at second, nobody out. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop.
At the plate, Didi Gregorius. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Missed with a slider. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Standing in now, Jacoby Ellsbury. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Fouled off. The 1-1. Pitch popped up. Segura has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in, Miguel Andujar. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 1-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. From the belt, the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Squared that one up just a little late. Runners breaking for the plate. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Moore over to his right, and that's the third out. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mariners 10 and the Yankees 5. Now the beautiful views of Manhattan at night. Welcome back to baseball on the show from right here in the Big Apple. Chad Green enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. At the plate, Denard Span, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game.
Denard Span.
First offering on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, captain, Chris Herman.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Herman, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And he strikes out again, and that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They still lead it, though, 10-5. Juan Nicasio, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Juan Nicasio.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
First baseman, Greg Bird.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The windup and the 0-1. Line towards center field. Gamble is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Here's Neil Walker. High pop-up. Herman shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. The Mariners put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Mike Leake earns win number 7 on the season. Sonny Gray is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 10 runs, 17 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Yankees, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Mike Leake. His record is now 7-5. Loss goes to Sonny Gray. He falls to 5-3. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.